Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to film a look that I've seen. It was quite a few months back and it kind of did its rounds on TikTok. I saw a few people do it, but when I saw the look I was like, I need to try and recreate that. It's a KYLIE look. Let me grab it for you. So this was the look. Bleach brows, kind of like a very cat's eye dark liner. Kind of glowy skin. But yeah, I'd love it if you would like and subscribe. And yeah, hope you enjoy and let's get into it. Okay, so for base, so her skin is quite glowy. It's got like a shine to it. So I'm going to prime my skin with the REFY Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. I really like this product. One thing is that I'm not keen on is I don't really know how much product I'm using. Like I always feel like I put on too much when I rub it in, because I feel like you can't really see what you're pumping out. But I do really like the primer itself. And I do kind of like the concept. I just wish, I don't know, it's just not my favourite. So I want to create just a really kind of hydrating base. I've got some friends today I'm going to have to cover up. Next I am going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Youth Glow. It's an anti-aging colour correcting glow booster. I want really glowy skin, so I feel like this is just going to help with that. Blend this in with a brush, and this does have little like pearly bits in, so as you can see it just really glows up the skin. Great. And now I'm going to go in with the ELF Halo Glow. This is going to add a bit of like a bronze skin, as it's a few shades darker than I like. And she's very glowy in the picture. I feel like she could have some like tan on, but I don't tan. I used to fake tan for school. Like through uni I used to tan, but it just, I could never nail it down. So I just embrace the pale. Okay, so as you can see that's just added like a little bit of colour into my face. And skin is super radiant. For foundation, I'm going to use the Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation from HMB Cosmetics. This is very pale, so I'm going to have to mix it. I've got a skin tint that's like darker. So I'm going to have to mix this together. But I think this has really lovely coverage, so I feel like it could work. And then I am also going to mix in some of the MAC Dewy Strobe Skin Tint into the concoction as well. And I'm planning that it's going to give me like a really lovely, glowy, luminous, full coverage. Look, I'm just going to do this on the back of my hand. Just taking this on a brush. And I'm just going to dot this around. I feel like this might be a lot of product, but we'll see. So I'm just going to blend this in. I've changed the position where my mirror is. Normally my mirror is over there. Changed it over to here today, but I think I prefer it on the other side, so I'm gonna, the next video, swap it back. And as you can see, it is very light still, even though I mixed it in with that dark. It's kind of like cancelled out the elf. What I might do is just put a do I do that? No. I can bronze it up with other stuff. But that coverage is really lovely. As you can see, any of my problem areas, it's kind of just blanked out. And I've still got that really lovely glow and shine and dewiness. But yeah, happy with that base. I think it's given me that like luminosity and like glow that I wanted. I want to do the brows at this stage because I'm going to conceal. Yeah, I'm going to do the brows. So for the brows, I'm going to take this Nip and Fab concealer and I'm just going to put some of this on again on the back of my hand. This is one of the lightest concealers I've got. It's not super full coverage, but it's quite liquidy, so I thought might be good for the brows. I've never really done this before, so we're hoping for the best. My brows aren't super dark. Normally I put in kind of like tints and stuff to darken them, so I've got this on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna put my spoolie kind of like through it and really like work it in, and then I'm just gonna brush through. Oh, I mean, that's worked quite well actually. Thought I'd have to do a lot with it. I mean, I am gonna have to tidy up around the edges. It's crazy how eyebrows like change your face. I like how that concealer worked with them. I feel like it's really kind of frosted them out. Obviously at this stage I look scary. For my actual concealer, it makes my eyes look very red. For actual concealer, I'm going to take the HNB. This is in SF 0.5N. I'm just going to conceal kind of anywhere I would for kind of like full glam. Now the colour I had in the foundation was LF1N. But I do like the foundation, it's just very pale, so I feel like I want to get a like a lighter, a darker shade even. Normally I just pick the lightest shade up and it works, but even for me it's very light. So just blending in this concealer, just where I normally would. And I feel like I'm going to have to set my brows. Do you know what, I'm going to change my mirror now because I'm not enjoying this. Okay, I feel better now I'm on this side. Sorry if that's changed the angle a tiny bit. So I am now going to set my brows. I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and some of my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This broke into little pieces the other week, so I have to just use this without trying to get any, without exploding everywhere. I'm just setting those down. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you can still see them a bit. Maybe I'll go in with some of my Holly Boone because this is full coverage. So I'm going to take the spoolie again and just work in some of that more full coverage. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, where are we at? I feel like I'm doing things a bit out of order, but I'm now going to set my under eyes. I'm going to do this again with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Just run this under. And now we are going to bronze and contour. I've got Fenty Cream Contour in Amber. I'm just going to do a tiny bit just at the back. Really just not bring this down too low at all. Just to really just give me that bit of definition. And now I'm going to keep him with the luminous feel. I'm going to take the Luminous Putty Bronzer in VACAY mood. And I'm going to really warm this product up. I can't wait to set my face. I feel like it's, even though I want the glow, at the moment it's like glow central. Blush. We all know Kylie loves a blush. I've got the Luminous blush from ELF in MAUI. And I'm just going to kind of put this kind of over where I just bronzed. I feel like in the picture the flush is like the whole way. Looks kind of blown out now, but once I've got the powder on, I feel like it will calm down. I feel like my whole face looks very different with these brows, but I feel like the skin is glowing. I look very shiny. I'm going to set everything down with the One Size translucent powder. I really love this. And I'm just going to, I want to keep a lot of the outside as it is and glowy. But I'm just going to kind of do the centre of my face, and I think I'm going to carve out a bit because Kylie does have that like sculpted vibe. Powder is magic though. Like, I know all it's doing is just taking away the shine so it's not like reflecting. I never used to clean up under here, but now I do. I like really notice the difference. Brush off any excess. Okay, so here we are. I feel like I need to powder bronzer now. So I've got my Hollywood FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury and my kabuki brush. And I'm just going to really just add in and go over. And this is quite a buildable bronzer, which I prefer. This is one of my all-time favourite bronzers. I really wish they brought this exact bronzer out in like a single. And I find the big flat bronzers aren't the same. They're a bit more pigmented, and for me the colour is slightly more orange, whereas I find this quite like cool tone. Not cool tone, but cooler tone. Definitely got that glow that she has. I actually do have some highlighter that I'm going to use today. This is Soft and Gentle by MAC. I'm just going to take this on kind of like a fluffy brush and just put this on my like high points because she is incredibly glowy. Eyes. So I'm going to blank them out with my trusty Vive in Vanilla. And I've got my Revolution palette. Just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to set... Actually, I'm going to zoom you in. Zoom you right in. Okay, so I'm going to just blank out my lids with like a light colour. And then I'm going to take like a nudish colour and just focus this through the crease. Nothing crazy, it's just adding like a hint of like something. Just have to say that I am not a makeup artist. This is something that I do for fun. So I'm guessing and going with what knowledge I do have and trying to create this. So I'm sure makeup artists would do it differently. You guys maybe would do this differently. But just giving it a go. Right, and so next, just a very dark brown and kind of trace out that shape that she has got. So it's kind of like a really exaggerated wing. Which I think I'm going to use a thinner brush. Goes quite far out like that. Because I've got hooded eyes. Wings like this are quite difficult. Because I've got to think about how it's going to look when I actually like fully like rest my eye. Because I don't walk around with my eyebrows raised. But yeah, quite happy with that. I'm going to take a liquid liner. This is the Feline Flick from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just going to run this like along the lash line to really like darken. And I'm just tracing that shape I did in eyeshadow. If you look down, it's straight, but obviously because of the way my eye like it's quite curly. Okay, and then on the inner, down like that. I mean, this looks like a very large wing, but I feel like that is kind of the shape. I'm gonna go in with a kohl pencil now and just line the waterline, and I'm gonna tight line. I don't really do this because I always think who can see, but I don't really want any of like redness to poke through. And I'm just gonna go in my tear duct too, so to really blank out any of my eye. I mean, it's a lot, but I feel like with lashes and everything, it could work. I just taking the darkest brown from, it's almost like a coal black, and I'm just going to smoke out my under eye. And I am just going to go over that top bit and just add a bit of smokiness. Just to soften it a hint. Okay, and that's what we have. I mean, I wish I didn't have like this, so I could like follow this out and it'd be a bit straighter. But I mean, like when it's closed, it is straight. So I kind of have to just make it work. I don't think it looks awful. It's just not maybe as like out there as hers is. Just gonna go and do the other eye off camera, and then we can do lips, lashes together. Okay, I feel like this is giving like Kiss, rock and roll, goth vibes. Like I feel like because her skin was like nice and golden, it worked, whereas with this, for me, I feel like I'm not sure whether this is a look, but I'm gonna carry on. I've got this far. Mascara, I'm gonna use this little mini Climax mascara by NARS, and I'm just going to really just coat my lashes in this. I think my problem is I went a bit too big on the eyes. I think you're gonna this, but like slightly less, I think would have worked. And again, yeah, the fact that I'm so pale, I think, is giving like goth vibes. This is what makeup is about. It's about trying things, playing around, having fun. And luckily I'm doing nothing the rest of the night, so I don't have to scare anyone with this makeup. I am applying a lot of mascara. I feel like you can't really see it. I want to say this is like a trust the process look, but I think I'm going to do my hair. Maybe once my hair is up, and let's do the lips. Let's finish the look and then we can assess how we're feeling. I think for this look, a dramatic half lash is needed. I have two. These ones are a bit darker. Okay. I mean, the lashes do always save the day. And I always say this, a look is never complete without lash. Hi guys, so I went away and I did my hair because I just wasn't feeling the look, but I put my lashes on and I feel like it did add something. And then as soon as I kind of did the hair bit up and glam, I've kind of got one of those scrunchy things that you just like wrap round in a bun. So once I kind of put that on, KYLIE has a little side fringe moment. It's not like fully side, but it's just not like middle. I feel like the look looks better. Right, we're gonna finish off with the lips. I chose a very brown tone liner. This is Sandstorm by NYX. From the picture, if you can see, it looks like she just kind of has gone around the outside with something quite brown, and then on the inside is something pinkier. I really like this Sandstorm colour. I always seem to reach for my lavender and lace from NYX, but whenever I use this I do enjoy this. It's like the perfect brown. I always feel like KYLIE does accentuate her Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take this little mini from Jeffree Star. This is in Mannequin. Mannequin. And I'm just going to put this in the centre. It's ever so slightly, tiny bit pink. Are done. I mean, now it's all on. I get less goth vibes and I feel like it works. These are the kind of looks that you have to trust the process with, and even I was struggling with that. But overall, I am super happy. I did definitely think doing my hair and the lashes helped like complete the look. Eyes, I think, I mean, they are very dramatic and they did go like big at one point, but I think now the lashes are on, yeah, I think it works. I'm actually very happy, very surprised. At one point I was going to stop filming because I was like, what is this? But yeah, I hope you got to the end to actually see the final look. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.